Can a prematurely born baby that weighs a mere 1 pound survive? Maybe. Can that baby make a future in combat sports? Little chance. Can that baby go on to become a world heavyweight boxing champion? Wait, what? Tyson Fury is the baby who did the impossible. He has been winning against high odds right from his birth. This video is about the story of Tyson Gypsy King Fury, who has had a legendary boxing career and who made a miraculous comeback. Tyson Luke Fury was born on August 12, 1988 in Manchester, United Kingdom to Irish parents Amber and John Fury of Irish traveller descent. His father, nicknamed Gypsy, was a professional boxer in the 80s. He named his newborn son after his era's world champion, Mike Tyson, thinking that the fighter's name might help the baby survive the premature birth. In an interview, he said, "The doctors told me there was not much chance of him living. I had lost 2 daughters in the same way who had been born prematurely. The naming trick worked beyond his expectations." Tyson has 3 brothers and a sister. His father was into tarmacking roads. When Tyson turned 11, he quit school to join his father and 3 brothers in the family occupation. But his calling lied elsewhere. His father had already competed in professional boxing, and well-known professional boxers like Hughie Fury and Nathan Gorman were Tyson's cousins. Young Tyson was naturally inclined towards the sport. His lineage and the sport combined to get him the nickname Gypsy King. Under his father's guidance and coaching, Fury began boxing in 1998 at the age of 10. To get the right environment and training, he enrolled at the Holy Family Boxing Club in Belfast, Northern Ireland, from where he later switched to the Smithboro Club in County Monaghan in the Republic of Ireland. His talent started showing up when in 2006 he won bronze at the AIBA Youth World Boxing Championships. In the subsequent year, he was the sole winner in dual fights while his team was losing in a double international match against Poland. In May 2007, he won the EU Junior Championship, defeating Istvan Bernath in the final. In July 2007, he won silver at the European Junior Championship, losing to Maxim Babanin in the final. By the time he turned 20 in 2008, he was a 6'9" giant and ranked world number 3 in juniors. This, however, didn't lend him a spot in the British team in the 2008 Olympics due to limitations in team size. He was further disappointed when he was forced to withdraw from the Irish National Championship on grounds of his non-Irish birth. But the born fighter was not discouraged. He won the ABA Super Heavyweight title in 2008 by defeating Damian Campbell 19-1. This was his moment of reckoning, and he decided to turn professional that same year. He was unstoppable right from the start of his professional career, knocking out Hungarian fighter Bela Gyöngyösi in his debut year 2008. In the next 7 months, he won back-to-back 7 fights. Fury had arrived. From there, he went on to win the English heavyweight title, defeating John McDermott via a points decision. The close call came under scrutiny, and a rematch was agreed upon. This time, Fury asserted his dominance by pummeling McDermott. In the process, Fury won the championship for the 2nd time. There was no looking back for the Gypsy King, and he was beating fighter after fighter, making millions of fans around the world. At 22, he quashed the undefeated 27-year-old heavyweight Derek Chisora for the British and Commonwealth heavyweight title. This was the time he was undergoing emotional turmoil when his father and mentor John Fury was jailed for gouging out the eye of another traveler due to a long-standing feud. But Tyson was strong from body and soul. He had set high goals for himself, and nothing would deter him. He now wanted to reach the next level with a world title match. He vacated his British and Commonwealth belts for this aspiration. He spoke of his decision to the media, stating, "I vacated the British and Commonwealth titles, which some people say are more prestigious than the Irish title, but not to me. I vacated those belts for an Irish title shot because it meant more to me. All my people are from Ireland. I was born in Manchester, but I am Irish." He matched his actions with his ambitions and knocked out American boxer Vinny Matalone for the vacant WBO Intercontinental Heavyweight title. In the post-fight interviews, he said, "I knew it was a matter of time. I actually called the referee over. He was taking some big shots. I'm still undefeated. I would like to say I'm ready for anyone in the world." The victorious Fury was now roaring and challenging the mightiest. He went on a rampage, defeating Kevin Johnson and Steve Cunningham, though the latter alleged foul play by Fury. The Gypsy King had also become arrogant by now. In the subsequently scheduled fights with David Haye and Gonzalo Omar Basile, he belittled both of them when they pulled out for medical reasons. He said they were afraid of him and made excuses to evade the confrontation. He did manage to keep a balanced head on his shoulders in the boxing ring. His moment of reckoning came when he defeated Ukrainian champion Wladimir Klitschko in a world heavyweight title showdown for the WBA, IBF, WBO, IBO, lineal, and the ring heavyweight titles. Fury was now the unified heavyweight world champion. In the post-fight interview, an emotional Fury said, "This is a dream come true. We've worked so hard for this. I've done it. It's hard to come to foreign countries and get decisions. It just means so much to me to come here and get the decision." The joy didn't last long, as later in the year, Fury was stripped of the IBF title due to a conflict with the rematch clause in the Klitschko bout. The rematch with Klitschko was fixed in April 2016, but Fury had run out of his luck by now. He had lost his motivation after the well-earned title was taken from him. His mental health suffered, and he resorted to substance abuse. He was charged by the UK anti-doping organization, and the match got postponed. Fury cited problems with depression after the positive test for cocaine. He had to relinquish his world titles. His world was shattered, and he lapsed deeper into alcoholism, recreational drug use, and extreme weight gain. He expressed his problems in an interview with Rolling Stone, saying, "I'm going through a lot of personal demons, trying to shake them off. This has got nothing to do with my fighting. What I'm going through right now is my personal life. I've not been in a gym for months. I've been going through depression. I just don't want to live anymore, if you know what I'm saying. I've had total enough of it." But don't forget that this is the man who had survived a premature birth against all odds and was named Tyson by his father. He was a born fighter. He fought his inner demons just like his opponents in the ring. He managed to bounce back, but troubles with the authorities like the UK anti-doping were still holding him back. His comeback match against WBC champion Deontay Wilder was postponed due to the legal issues. It took him another 2 years to get over them. He reapplied for his boxing license in 2018 and started a trail of victories against Albanian Sefer Seferi and Italian Francesco Pianetta. But his motivation to return was reigning WBC champion, the American heavyweight Deontay Wilder. In Fury's words, he said, "I couldn't do it. He said definitely not Tyson Fury. He's done." The Fury-Wilder fight eventually happened in December 2018. It was a neck-to-neck long fight that resulted in a draw and booing from the crowd, who thought that the referees were unfair to Fury. But underdog Fury's strong performance against Wilder earned him Comeback of the Year from The Ring and numerous other awards. Wilder retained the WBC title due to the controversial split decision, and the business between the two heavyweights was unfinished. A rematch was fixed in February 2020, and this time, Fury took no chance and pummeled Wilder in a technical knockout in the 7th round. In promoter Frank Warren's words, "This is probably the most anticipated heavyweight title fight in the last 20 years. Warren added, "It's a fantastic fight, a big puncher against a consummate boxer. It's a bit like Muhammad Ali versus George Foreman years ago." The boxing duo are scheduled to fight for a 3rd time in October, but Fury has proved that he is a born fighter and is capable of bouncing back from the abyss. From a modest family background, Tyson Fury has risen to become a world champion, overcoming some of the most impossible hurdles. He keeps inspiring. And folks, that is all for now. Thank you for watching this video. The second rematch between Fury and Wilder is scheduled for later this year. Who do you think will win? Let us know in the comments below. Please make sure to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for the latest updates.